So hey guys, we're starting something early today because I wanted to talk about basically just what I've learned about happiness and how you can start using it yourself. It's gonna be a big video, so we're gonna have a little walk. We're gonna go up a hill. It's actually quite hard. If I slip, you know why. But yeah, so we're gonna get into we're gonna try and find a small little, can't make any sense of it. Give me a second. A small secluded forestry area. Oh God, where we can talk about this a bit more. So I'll see you then. Hey guys, so I couldn't find anywhere. So instead, I'm just gonna walk around this part of the field where no one really goes. Yeah, so what I've learned so far about happiness. Now this is a big one for me because I've struggled so much with this. Not in terms of being not happy, if that makes sense, but in terms of, I don't know, letting people ruin me for who I am, if that makes sense. So this is why I hated education and hated school, because you're mixed with so many different people and you're kind of forced to hang around with them and like them and fit a certain criteria of people, and you may not even fit that criteria. So let's say if you're the only person who likes the things that you like and no one else likes that, then that's going to put you away from everyone else, and you're going to feel like you're the only person in the world who feels like that. That's going to, well, it's going to ruin your self-esteem really, and your confidence with everything else. I think that's the problem. That's where I came in. So I was always mature in my own little way, but I was pushed either side, and that was the biggest problem with me when it came to education, because I wasn't the smartest, but I wasn't the dumbest, and it took me until year 11 to realise that I was actually a lot more intelligent than I imagined and made myself out to be. Funny story, my girlfriend's a bit pissed off now because she thought I was I wasn't as intelligent as I am now. I wouldn't say I'm intelligent, but I'm a lot better off now than I was before. And she liked the thought of her being more intelligent than me. But now we're kind of equal, so that's her problem, not mine. But yeah, biggest thing I'm trying to get to here is I struggle with education, and I'm sure most of you guys do too, or did when you were there. And one quick bit of advice that I can give you guys. I'm trying to hold the camera so my finger doesn't go over the camera. One quick tip I can give you guys is to be yourself. The only thing you can do is be yourself. If you're trying to pretend to be like someone else, you will never truly be happy. That's what I learned from Jim Carrey as well. I love that guy. I learned from Jim Carrey. Don't go into the grave holding on to something that you really weren't. Don't always hold that mask over your face. Let people see the true you. Let people see who you actually are, and you'll realise who is actually supposed to be around you and who you're supposed to know and like and love. You will find it eventually. It won't just come. But it's the same with anything really. My investment videos before as well, I've only just recently started investing, so I'm not going to see amazing results in the first few months. You're going to see it exponentially grow within the first few years. And if you want it long term, 25 years, you will see exponential growth, amazing growth, if you keep it up. Same thing with being yourself. I know one guy who didn't really know who he was, and I don't like him because of this reason. He was a sheep. He just kept following everybody around, pretending to be who he wasn't really. So the biggest advice I can give you is be yourself. Don't let other people tell you who you are supposed to be. In terms of as well, how you get some people who think that you need to go and work really hard in school and get really good grades, which between you and me doesn't mean shit. It really matters about how you use it, how you use your intelligence and your mind and your creativity, really. Think of all the people who are successful. Most of them never used Most of them didn't even use their the grades, their certificates that they got for education. Most of them, I'm not saying all of them, most of them, they have the intelligence, they have the knowledge of what they learned, but in terms of using it to get a job, they didn't. No, okay, I'm just gonna make sure no one sees me because this is weird. I'm gonna sit down, but yeah, no, they didn't use what they had. They used it in terms of being creative and find something new and finding a gap in the market and crushing that gap in the market. But in terms of trying to get a job with it, they didn't. Because it doesn't matter if you fail education, it matters about what you learned in the process. I studied nearly 2 years of A-levels, and I left 2 or 3 months before I was about to sit my final exams to get my certificate, my grades, or whatever you call it, the crap. And in all honesty, I would have never used those A-levels, and I know that for a fact I would never have used them because I'm not going that path that A-levels allow you to go, which means university and getting good grades and getting a good paying job. Live outside the norm. That's the way that I would teach that to anybody. Live outside the norm. Don't always do what everybody else does. Do what you enjoy. You got a hobby? Go for it, really. I'm interested in finance and investments and building an empire and building a business that is passive income. I haven't really got to do as much as I did the first year of building it. That's what I'm interested in, and that's what I'll focus on, keep doing, because I don't enjoy working at another company, building them up, building their empire up, just for me, just to get a small, minuscule wage, barely even 1% of what they earn. Yeah, I don't like that. I want to be the CEO of my own business and give other people the opportunity to change their life forever. So, you know, just don't get disheartened if you don't make the grade, or you know, get what you wanted when it came to education. It's really not that big of a deal. And I'm saying that in terms of, if you are feeling like your life is over because you didn't pass your grades, it's really not that big of a deal when it comes to that. Just be creative and be you, because if you're not you, you will then get trapped in the rat race and the social bubble of thinking that you need to go and work for your money for the rest of your life and pay for a house that you barely even live in. That's the problem, and this is where I'm getting to. So I'm just giving you a few ways that you can start working on getting happier. And you know, happiness in general is more of a subjective thing. So you can either look at happiness as one way or look at happiness as another way. Me, compared to you, we probably look at happiness completely differently. I look at it as being free from working at a job that I dislike, being free from working 24/7, something I can't really stand, or in general, even if I do like it. You know, having a break and being able to just take that break whenever I want to, that is true happiness to me. And I'm working towards that. So that's all I can really do, is work towards what I see as happy and what I see as happiness. So if you're going to take anything away from this video, and like I said, it's going to be a short video, take anything away, I just want you to know, be yourself and don't follow everybody else. Do what you want to do. And there are a few other ways that I can say this as well, a few other tips that I can give you in terms of happiness and in terms of trying to be happy and what it really is. But you could call it clickbait, because happiness is subjective to whoever you talk to. Some people love having a job, a stable job, and love working 6 days a week. Some people. Most people don't. Sorry, no, switch that around. Most people enjoy it, some people don't. So you can't look down at someone for wanting to do that. That took me, it's not like I looked down upon them, but I just felt bad for them. But at some point you've got to just realise that just because they don't see what you see doesn't mean they dislike it. Let them do what they want to do. Focus on yourself. The biggest investment you can make is on yourself. That's the biggest takeaway I want you to take away from this video, is that keep learning and keep doing what you enjoy. Keep doing what you enjoy. I'll give you one quick story. See this? That there. I've got a little cut there, graze there, and a really bad neck. Now, this happened because of a motorcycle crash that I had on Tuesday, so that was from this video 3-4 days ago. I'm not doing a quick maths because I'm thinking, but it happened a few days ago, and for most people that would be okay. Maybe I'm going to stay away from motorbikes a bit, but to me, because it's something that I enjoy, something that I love, and something that I want to keep up for the rest of my life. I want to. It's a big difference, big bit of freedom you get with a motorbike compared to with a car. So me being hit has just made me a bit more wary of other drivers, and to me, other drivers can't drive. So that's the way I see every single driver that goes past me, that you can't drive, I'm going to stay away from you. I just be really wary. And it hasn't stopped me, it's actually made me love motorbiking even more. You know, I don't know why, but it has. It's a passion that you have. So it's the same with your business as well. If you fail in your business, or you fail doing something, don't just give up. Keep doing it, keep going towards your end goal. That may be financial freedom, that may be anything really. Mine's financial freedom. I want to give myself everything I deserve, and that isn't mainstream. All that mainstream shit that everyone else speaks about. It's more having a farm. That's not like a working farm, just a farm, land that I'm free to do whatever I want to with. I want to travel the world. I want to meet new people. I want to build a huge network of people. I want to know so many people and learn so many lives that they've lived, and I want to be more cultural, if that makes sense. So everyone has their own end goal. Mine is quite humble, in my personal opinion. That's not really humble to say, but mine's quite humble. Yours might be different. Yours may be mainstream, which is completely fine. Just don't be a dick. Don't be a dick when everything starts working out. Don't be a knobhead, and just be yourself, and don't let money get the better of you. That's the main thing. Cool. So that's it really. This is how I see happiness. I see happiness as a personal thing. It's very subjective. You might see it as something different. So take away anything from this video. I'll say it again. I want you to take away that firstly, happiness is subjective. So just because someone else's happiness isn't the same as yours doesn't mean you're wrong. Doesn't mean you're right. It just means that they want something out of life compared to you. That they want something different. Second, be yourself. That's the best thing you can do, and invest your own time into yourself. You can't change the way that people think. Most of the time, you can't. If someone doesn't like you, someone doesn't like you. If someone's depressed and you're trying to help them out and you're ruining yourself, it's not worth it. 'Cause sometimes people just can't be helped. They have to do it in their own time. Other people can't really help them. So take that as well. And don't follow everyone else. That's my third point. And fourth, hobbies, man. Don't break down your dreams just because right now you can't see them happening. No, I hope he doesn't see this. I hope he doesn't see this, but a certain person in my life, her mum, isn't the most culturally diverse, if that makes sense. Or she lives the life. She lives life by living by the book. Sorry. So what I mean by that is that she lives the life of, okay, you go to school, go to college, go to university, and then get a good paying job and work so many years to get a higher wage. I don't like that, and my girlfriend doesn't like that either. And it's what pisses me off, because she keeps hammering it down on her. I've just told her anyway, but she keeps hammering down on her, saying that she needs to do this and she needs to do that and she needs to do this and she needs to do that, and she doesn't work full-time at her job, she's not going to get enough money, and all this other dumb shit that isn't true. If you have a hobby and you have something that you enjoy, focus on that. That may be your main income. It could be. You have a passion for it, you love it. So it's a big difference compared to forcing yourself to go to a job that you dislike just to get a bit of money. There's a big world out there. Go and explore it. Have a good day. This has been your Normark. Yeah, I hope you like the tunes that I've had on the video as well. And yeah, have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. which is most likely going to be about the stock market. Bye.